Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Cornelius. I'm your host, Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan. Are you comfortable there, Bo?
Yeah, a bit better now, actually.
Yeah. Get comfortable, man. Take off your bra if you want.
Shall we continue on?
I'm your host, Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan, and I'm in the good room, and today I'm joined...
You sound a bit ill, you sound a bit sick, you sound a bit down.
Are you alright? I'm a little nasally, so it might make me sound less...
Low energy, like.
Low energy.
Yeah, less enthusiastic.
But I'm up for this. I'm fucking...
Jeez, I can tell you. The door was locked as we walked in today.
I'm so up for this podcast.
You were so organised this morning as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The door was open, we weren't knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell or anything, you know.
Waiting in the rain.
Yeah.
Drinking your smoothie that your wife prepared for you, fair play. What is in that? She said there was kale or something, or
one of your many fads.
Cola bottles, or
well, a fad would imply that I would have given it up after a period of time, but I'm juicing now for nearly 5 or 6 years, Dylan. So.
Oh, you've been doing it consecutively every day for 5 or 6 years.
And I actually, well, I've done it regularly over the last 6 years.
So it'd be very consistent. So is what you're saying.
Consistently.
And what are the benefits then of this green juice you're consuming?
Well, you never get head colds.
We just thought you sounded a bit nasally then.
Do you know
yeah, it's definitely working. Definitely working.
I'm trying to be ironic there, Dylan. But anyway, look. We'll bring the mood down. Welcome to the podcast again.
It's nice to have the three of us again. It's a nice dynamic.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Speaking of which, okay, I know I shouldn't jump the gun, but you guys owe me money, so I just want to get that over and over.
You really got into that.
I straight away, yeah. So, cough it up.
Yeah, you won the bet. What was the bet again?
Claudia was asking for her money back, was she?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you are.
How long are we in? We're not even in the podcast 2 minutes and you're looking for your money. That's
2, 4,
6.
Just make sure there's no 20 cents or 10 cent coins there now.
10. Thank you very much. So that is 20 beans.
What I will say there now is, right, you're a magician, right, and you've trained me as a mentalist down through the years. Would you like to count how much money you have in your pocket there? Would you like to see how much I gave you?
I know, but this is...
Did I give you 10 or did I give you 8?
This is based on trust. You wouldn't outdo me.
Boom.
It sums you up as a character. Just because you
can. All from you.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Shoo. There you go, now, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Sleight of hand, they call that in the training.
Yeah, I'm just too trusting, really. That's my one flaw.
You're brilliant at sleight of hand.
Yeah, I'm actually brilliant. Sleight of hand, yeah. Very good.
But it's one of the lost arts now. Now with digital currencies, it's very hard to be good at sleight of hand.
Yeah, no, you can't do much with Revolut, really, can you?
No.
Do you have Revolut, Pete?
I don't, no.
Yeah.
So
you still not have a mobile?
I do, but Cloud made me get a mobile, yeah. You're asking these probing questions. You're trying to...
I was curious.
Yeah, you could ask me off camera as well.
The way he brings it up then is like he tried
very
to
offensive today now.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Will we sing you a song?
I suppose I'm a bit more relaxed now with my second podcast.
Second podcast. Birds suddenly appear.
You're joining in the singing act.
Yeah, but that's one of my songs that I do sing on stage. Yeah,
I remember from The Simpsons. Did you ever see that episode?
Of The Simpsons?
Yeah, that came on there.
Are they still going? Actually, new episodes of The Simpsons.
Making it.
Yeah, it's definitely
that song from
it's dropped in quality.
Every time you are near, come on, just like me, they long to be.
Who sings that song?
Burt Bergerac.
Bergerac was a TV
detective.
show, wasn't it?
Was it a detective?
So it's Burt Bacharach's brother, Bergerac. Bergerac. Imagine if your name was Bergerac Bacharach. Oh God. La, 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 la.
Do you know, can you imagine we actually, like, I'm taking time out of work to go to this.
You're back working now, yeah?
I'm back working. I took 2 weeks off in fairness.
That was none of the jam.
No, I was just curious.
Yeah, I look back at the previous podcast. You hit me with a few blows, right, didn't you?
And I was actually feeling...
you couldn't give her... I'll stop you right there. You couldn't care less.
I absolutely was appalled at the behaviour. And I came in to try and stand up for you like a good friend.
Do you know what he did then? He sent me a voicemail at 12 o'clock one night. He tried to start things up between myself and yourself. It was a fucking 60-second text of how you done me in.
Well, you did.
What did you say in
It was
that
just
voice
how
note?
how you finished the podcast last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
What were
Which
you doing
was-
midnight?
It was
Fucking.
the chef's kiss.
Yeah, it was a good finish in all fairness.
I mean,
know
you
what
were
you-
just really flaunting your lavish lifestyle going to New York and taking 2 weeks off work. Like,
I was just
it's all
spouting
it was,
facts
like,
where I was.
yeah,
It just
yeah,
naturally, organically came up there. I was
So
in
I'd love to
Broadway,
just-
front row seats.
Front row seats.
Yeah, just he asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have extra leg room in the flight? Then is it
Loads of leg room.
Ryanair
I
and
could-
Aer Lingus or
Listen,
Are you-
leave him alone, Dylan, okay? He's fucking...
American Airlines.
American Air? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
yeah.
Very, very fancy.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you ever flown business class or first class?
I did actually, from Barcelona to Amsterdam.
Wow.
One of the lads was supposed to book me a flight home for a football match because I was in Barcelona at the time. I was doing Magic, whatever. And I arrived to the airport, and apparently he thought he paid for the flights, but he didn't. He wasn't the most technologically fucking, acute, we'd say.
Okay.
And so I went to the desk, and I was like, oh yeah, my name is Peter Carr, whatever. And I thought I had these details, but they said the flight wasn't paid for. And I was like, I actually have no money.
What a
I
friend.
didn't have any money with me. I was like, lads, I have no money, and I want to try and get home. And they were like, what can we do?
So they said only one thing to do with this guy: bump him up to first class.
That's what happened.
What?
Honest to God, that's what happened. Nobody ever paid for the flights. They were like, I just hung around and they said, just bear with us. And I got a business class flight from Barcelona to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam back to Cork.
Free of charge.
Free of charge. Nobody was ever charged at the club. Pal Brian, how are you getting on? He's in Canada. He was meant to pay for the flights. This was back when I was probably about 20 years ago at this stage, and they sorted everything for me. First, business class. There's no first class in that flight, but it was business class.
What's the difference? I've never been in first class or business class.
People
now.
wear suits.
That's
There's a curtain. You have your business
Are you allowed
class
to pull
toilet.
Are you allowed to pull down the blind? Because you're not meant to, in like normal Ryanair flights, you're not allowed to pull down the window.
Oh, business class, you do what you want, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Do
whatever you
you
want.
shit on a table?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my business class story, free of charge, no money, just because of kindness of flight attendants.
Did kindness? I tell you, you can't beat a bit of kindness from a stranger every now and then. It restores the old faith in humankind.
Go on, give us that story.
I don't have one. I'm just.
I actually, do you know what? I remember doing a show in Clarny. I remember coming back to the railway station and I was messing around with change, and an older lad, he gave me 10 or 20 euro for the. I don't know. Is there something wrong with me looking? Why
Yeah, there is.
Do I look
lot.
a bit simple? But he
Yeah.
came over and he
You
gave me
did, yeah.
10 or 20. I can't
Very.
remember
Do you know? You're very self-aware.
what it was.
Yeah,
So there is. I realise there's something wrong with me,
There is.
and people come over and they
that's
go,
what I think.
"Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Probably not."
Here, have a first-class flight to Amsterdam. Here, have 20 quid.
Yeah, I mean it happens. I suppose if you book kindness, if you throw it out there, you get some back in return.
Karma. Do you believe in karma?
No.
Thanks for elaborating there.
You don't believe
It's
in
just
karma?
yes or no question. They gave a yes or no answer.
I am very interested as to why you don't believe in karma.
So if you do a bad deed, you're going to have to pay for it down the line somewhere.
Or if you do a good deed, it'll come back to you somewhere.
Don't believe in it. Just try to.
Well,
just
I
try
tell you
to
what-
be like first and foremost. You just try to be nice, kind to anyone you meet.
So you do. You're
You
just
try
trying
your
to-
best, like you just
without
try
any
your-
incentive, like.
without any incentive.
Yeah, that's very nice,
you
yeah.
know, I just try my best, like. But
Yeah.
if I was to do something poorly, unannounced to myself, or recognize it down the line, I don't think something bad in return will happen to you, which is karma.
So he just does good for goodness' sake.
Try my best.
Really. Yeah, that's
Try my
nice.
You
Whereas you probably do
do.
kind.
Try your best and you don't succeed.
Is this a musical or what?
I don't know what this
It's a
is. Yeah.
musical
This kind of like
podcast.
La La Land.
You get what you want, but not what you need. I don't know the rest of the words.
No, you
Who
were.
sings that
you
song
know,
then as well?
Coldplay. Yeah.
Coldplay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
go on. Fix You. That's the name of
it.
What is it?
Fix You, I think it's called.
Oh, okay,
What you make a Coldplay actually? They started off as a proper kind of indie band. Am I
I
right in
used
saying?
to love Coldplay.
Now they're kind of turning into the modern kind of music, kind of pop culture, that kind of thing. Do you like the way they're transitioning in
No.
music? You don't like it.
No,
You think they should have stuck to their roots?
But
no.
No.
I don't think they should have stuck to their roots. I think everybody should evolve, and you should always try and create new stuff. Do I like the way their new stuff has gone? No.
Okay.
Do I like the attempt? Absolutely love the attempt.
Okay.
Don't like the way they've developed as a band myself. We were going to go. We had tickets for Coldplay in a couple of weeks, but
You should definitely have gone if you could have. I
We
think their
literally-
concerts are meant to be excellent.
They're
I've
supposed
heard.
to be excellent, but it's very busy period,
Fair enough.
and we can get childcare. So we basically had to make a decision yesterday. It's all the tickets, 2 stand tickets, sitting down tickets
Where were they?
in Dublin.
Ah,
Yeah. So yeah, childcare. It's hard. It's hard when you've the only
Couldn't find a babysitter.
couldn't find a babysitter.
There.
So they're hard to get, like. Yeah. And we asked pretty much everyone. So
Except your older brother, but
well, we are going to be asking you afterwards to mind them on Wednesday, the 24th of September, when we're doing the live podcast festival in the Cork Opera House, with Chris Kent and special guests that aren't either of these two guys. Would you be able to mind the boys on that night?
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was it. We didn't want to ask you on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
On a Wednesday as well.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
I didn't
And
get
so
asked
kind.
in fairness.
So kind.
It's kind. We can ask you to do too.
No, I wasn't being sarcastic.
Okay. It's hard to tell when he's not being sarcastic.
Okay, he's good at hiding the
Yeah.
sarcasm,
Yeah.
masking it. Yeah, fair
Did you
play.
get any feedback on the podcast last week? Did any of your friends watch it?
I kind of pushed it a small bit on your behalf as well.
Yeah,
So
well, I
was
appreciate
featuring
that.
it. I don't think they took the time to watch it though, most of them. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
As most
watches
young
it.
people, do you know,
What do young people do now?
TikTok. So that's all they really watch. So your TikToks probably. And
Actually,
they wouldn't
put
go
the
on.
reels up on the TikTok.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
two of you, and they did very well. They did
Yeah.
very well.
But
yeah.
should I mean,
They're taking
myself didn't.
45 minutes out of their schedule to go on YouTube, you know, on their lunch break or even just in their car driving, throwing on a podcast. Just
Yeah.
doesn't. It just does not interest people. I'd
Just
say.
keep at them. Just keep at them.
Keep persevering.
Keep persevering, Dylan, because
Yeah.
we'll get those views.
Well, actually, no. I do think 1 or 2 watched it, but I've asked a few more, and they didn't.
Any sort of feedback, any sort of
I actually got a bit of
negative.
negative,
Oh.
bit of negative reaction. I suppose over the whole cinema thing. Do you know, do you know the way I said that he gave me free entry into the cinema? But
Oh,
I mean, if the Gate Cinema Mallow heard that, do you know,
Yeah.
his life is, or not his life, but his job might have been on the line.
His
Like,
life
do you know what I
Did you
mean?
watch the podcast?
I told him I gave you a mention in the podcast. Like, do you know, my friend Adam. Like, do you know, I gave you a
Yeah, but
mention.
don't say it
but
again.
just-
Do you know?
so you've already said it again now in the podcast.
But I tried to
That
stop
was a
you.
great joke that you said there last week about Adam leaving you in free into the Gate Cinema, wasn't it? Oh, how we laughed at that joke. you actually you paid double that day, did you?
I actually think he overcharged me.
He overcharged
Yeah.
you and kept the money until for the gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he actually like? Was he actually angry? Like a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Is this the same fella that took me playing FIFA years ago?
That's the same fella.
Ah,
yeah.
sure, he
Back in
soft out that
Ballyclaw,
fella.
Anger
yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
Anger issues.
It's funny, you know. He does a good deed for you. I know.
We'll have to bring Adam onto the podcast. Like, he has to be the
Yeah, fight his corner. Yeah.
We'll have to have a rematch of that FIFA day all those years ago.
I'm always asking you to redo the Everton Cup.
We can have a giveaway actually for cinema tickets.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. Come on, Adam.
Oh my God.
In fairness, I tried to warn you when you mentioned the name last day. I was like, don't.
I don't
Sure.
remember any hand signals or gestures at all.
When I looked at you like this, look at this.
If you if anything is mentioned, that's it. It's mentioned. Then we're going to have to explore it. That's,
Yeah,
that's the bottom line.
we don't edit things, so we don't.
There's
There's no editing.
there's no editing.
Well,
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
edit it if you wanted to.
yeah,
like.
but there's none. So that's what
You can't make any mistakes at all.
Zero.
No, see, this is the thing. It's called Conversations with Cornelius, and there's mistakes in everybody's conversations, and that's what makes this, in my opinion, real. That there's no going back, take that bit out there now,
Yeah.
that bit in there.
Well, there's certainly no script or no. We're not
there's
prepared
no
at
rhyme or
all.
reason to it.
Absolutely
You
not.
know? Now, in saying that, we will. You won your bet. You got your money.
Yeah, I got the money. I'm happy with that. Yeah. I'm very
So
happy.
we have to talk about this. Like there is some sort of rhyme and reason to it. There has to be some sort of
A wager.
segments in it. You know, like to keep some sort of semblance of.
Yeah. Well, how we do it? Like there's a structure, and then we branch off that structure,
Yeah.
and then we come back into that
Seamlessly.
tree. Yeah, that trunk.
Yeah, yeah. The trunk of truth, we call it.
The trunk of tree.
So I suppose there's nowhere else to look this weekend than the start of the Premier League.
Mm.
Would you agree?
I think that's a good way to start.
I have an idea for a bet.
Okay, hit me
Right.
with it. Yeah.
So we'll have a look at all the fixtures here in a moment, right? So they're starting tomorrow night. Man United are playing their first game tomorrow night, and then there's games on Saturday, and there's games on Sunday, and then then there's Monday Night Football, and that's the first week of football done, right? So my bet would be, who is top of the Premier League on next Tuesday morning?
Okay, I will go alphabetical order.
Alphabetica there, mind.
And I will go with. Wait, who are Arsenal playing?
I can get on the fixtures here now.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Arsenal have a tough match.
Well, if that's the case, I'll look towards. Actually, I was going to say Bournemouth.
Are you going to get first refusal now again, Pete?
Well,
second week in a row.
Well, can I just say this? Since I won the last one, I think it should be right that I should be rewarded for
Yeah.
my win.
No.
And so I should go first.
Okay.
No. No. Well, of course you think that. So,
He's still down €10. Like he wants to break even.
Well, that's true.
right. So the first match is Man United and Fulham, and that is in Old Trafford, and that's under lights.
I'll go with Arsenal against Wolves.
Okay. And well, it's not about that. It's who's top now is the bet.
No, that's what I mean, though. But I mean,
so you're
Arsenal.
gonna go Arsenal, but it's not up to you. You won last week, so you get the last pick. All right, it's between myself and Dylan.
That's never happened before.
I just made that rule up right there. No, it has to be if we all agree on it.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll see what
Yeah.
the crack is. So, Dylan, who would you go for? You're on Arsenal.
Who are Tottenham playing?
Spurs are playing on Monday night, I think.
Monday night.
They're away to Leicester.
Leicester just up from the Championship. I think I'm going to go with a Tottenham 4-0 win.
You just have to. So
I just think Tottenham on a goal difference. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to get a nice few goals.
So,
Oh yeah, I
Pick
forgot about
Tottenham.
goal difference. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Jeez, I forgot about goal
so
difference.
this is the thing. It's who's top, right?
Yes.
So let me explain the bet properly, right? So whoever's top on, so there'll always be a league table.
Mm-hmm.
So like goal difference definitely comes into it, of
course,
against teams and stuff like that. So Arsenal are playing Wolves. That's a good one. Like, I mean, Arsenal can score a few goals.
Yeah, at home, Emirates Stadium. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd probably go with that. Who are Man City playing?
Chelsea.
Man City are playing Chelsea. That's the tough one. Sorry, I was getting mixed up.
Yeah,
now.
it's that one.
Man City are.
I think West Ham and Aston Villa will also be a very good game to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not in terms of.
Are you happy to
finishing.
stick with Arsenal?
I'll stick with Arsenal. So yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually forgot all about goal difference. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah.
The firm favourites, Arsenal.
Are you gonna
Against
stay
Wolves.
true to your colours and go for Everton? Or are you
No.
gonna? You're not
No,
going to.
no.
No. True fan. True.
Not
fan.
really, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Everton true and true. He says.
I'm going to go. Who are you going for, Dill? You going for Man United? Are you?
I can.
Is that who
Yeah.
you're going for?
I'll go for Man United.
Man United.
Yeah,
Okay. all
yeah,
right.
I'll change it. I'll go for Man
And
United.
is that final answer?
That's my final answer. I'll
Is
go for Man
Arsenal your
United.
final answer?
Just see where you're going. It's just first.
I'm going Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle, Southampton. Oh, fair enough.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm going Newcastle.
Who did Newcastle sign anyone this year?
I haven't a clue.
Yeah.
I haven't a clue. I like Newcastle, and I think
In St James's Park.
they're playing St James's Park, and same kind of thinking of what you were doing, where Southampton have just come up, and I always think, the first couple of games of the season, there's always something goes on. There's always one or two, and I like Newcastle, and I just think
All right, so I'll go with Newcastle.
you'll go with Newcastle. You can if you want.
I'm going with Arsenal.
I'll go with Arsenal.
No,
I'll
I'm
go
going
with
with
Arsenal. So
Arsenal.
he's with Newcastle. I'm with Arsenal, and you're happy with Newcastle?
I'll go with Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay.
I'll stick to Manchester United.
And you're going Man
Are you,
United.
are you sure?
I
Not
think I
Tottenham?
will. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm not going to fall for your coercion this time anymore. After losing.
But
Well, you've already been coerced into going for them, like.
yeah.
No,
you said Tottenham
do you
initially.
know, I just my own decision, my own thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna
change
stick
your
I'm
mind.
going to stick to my team.
So
I'll
Spurs,
follow.
yeah?
No.
I think you were influenced though. That's why I say you went
I
for
didn't-
Tottenham initially, and then you were
Well,
kind of.
Tottenham is what you were thinking, like, and now you're changing.
You
your mind.
shoved towards your
This is
team.
coercion right now, right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, you stick to your.
Okay,
I'm not telling you what to do. I mean,
All right.
you obviously don't like money.
So it's a tenner each.
It's a tenner each. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just want to have a look at it there now again, because I think Arsenal have a very good chance of.
Oh yeah, but sure. Look, you were
just
using.
because
with
you
the-
said it doesn't mean that that's not my.
I mean, stick with your fucking gut instinct. Your gut instinct was Newcastle United, St James's Park. I already fucking
Yeah,
smelled
you were really pushing for that now as well. What's
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick with Newcastle. So the bet is,
top table.
who else is top of the table, right? So if you're not top of it, so if none of those are top of the table,
Well, what we can do, who's higher up in the table? Like, so there'll be
alphabetical
definitely.
order doesn't count.
Well, it'll go higher up. It'll be one way or the other. It'll be goal difference.
Yeah.
You know.
Alphabetical order doesn't count, obviously, because Arsenal are A. Like, do you know what I
So
mean?
that's
So,
one of the reasons why I picked them. Like.
obviously, it doesn't count. Like.
Okay, so if it's the same, well, they'll only be the same in if it's the same goal difference.
A draw,
So,
no
yeah,
bet, like.
let's go with that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever's high up, bar the existence of fucking the alphabetical
Yeah,
order.
exactly. And I
Brilliant.
think that's the fairest.
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
And like, but I would say out of that bet, Newcastle is like the least likely. but I just fancy them to score.
I just don't know enough about Southampton, to be honest. I don't know.
And that's the thing as well. I don't know fuck all about the teams this year, really. Like, who's going to win the league? Do you think, Dylan?
I think Man City will win it again.
Mm-hmm.
They want to break. Is there be 5 in a row now this year? Will it be 5?
You think they'll win it again? And I don't know. I don't know. Didn't they sell Alvarez there now? Who've they got in to replace him?
They haven't got anyone yet.
Yeah, De Bruyne is another year older. I think Arsenal have.
Oh, I hope Arsenal win.
I think Arsenal have a great chance.
I hope so, yeah, if they can sustain what they did over the last 2 years. And
Yeah, I think Arsenal will push them all the way. I'd say Liverpool might stay up.
Just about.
I hope.
Are you still getting abuse from the Liverpool fans?
We're starting to get more of it now. Again, I'm starting doing the soccer dads videos again tomorrow. So
There'll be a barrage, sent your way.
a barrage. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So lads, fucking
Okay, yeah, so we go with that. Who's higher up in the table? Come Tuesday morning, is it?
come Tuesday morning.
Perfect.
And
Alphabetical
actually
order.
exactly. Tuesday morning. That'll be interesting.
Brilliant. I'll send out the text as a reminder to bring the cash.
Bring the cash.
Perfect.
So that brings us on nicely to the entertainment news here on Conversations with Cornelius. And if we could just take a little moment there now just for a break for our sponsors. And the sponsor is this week my Patreon, which is available in the description here. If you just click into that, you can listen to it for only $5 a month.
What are they getting now? What's in the patronage? This week?
This week, there's an episode already recorded, gone up, a video, Patreon exclusive only of myself and Noel talking about how terrible our life is.
Have you got many Patreons?
We've got nearly 50.
Nearly 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a monthly subscription, is it?
It's gone up a good bit, yeah.
Jeez, how's that?
It's just popular.
Are they paying
Is it
though?
a monthly subscription?
Monthly
So?
subscription, yeah. $5 a month. Yeah.
Jeez, I'm shocked.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know. That's
That's
just the way it
250
is.
quid into the back pocket, like. Declared, I assume.
Would you? And that's every week. Then you throw out a podcast, is it? On
They
Patreon?
get a Patreon one every week, yeah.
And is
they
it
get
just Noel in it, or do you have other guests for your
Just
Patreon?
myself and Noel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what you talk about?
Family life.
Just family life.
And sometimes we talk about the news. Sometimes we talk about what's going on in our own mental health, our own physical health, our own spiritual
Yeah.
health.
What if I rang you and just how are you getting on? I wouldn't have to pay then.
For free.
That's
Get that for free.
that's for free then.
Yeah.
So I have
But
your
screen
number.
my calls up. So
That's really from private number.
yeah, no, I'll
Yeah.
answer that.
How are you getting on? How's
And I'll be like, yeah, good, Pete. How are you getting on?
grand, yeah.
Yeah. What?
So what's the mental health issues with yourself and Noel? I would ask.
We're here. If you want to talk, don't worry.
Oh God! And do you know what's really sent me over the edge by is that Gina
Gotta go. I'll
Rowlands
see you later.
passed away.
Oh,
Poor old Gina Rowlands passed away.
sure.
94.
What
Oh,
an
sure.
actress.
She's so many years left in fairness, yeah. The good die young, and so on.
Yeah.
What else was she in besides the Notebook?
The Notebook is the only thing I know that she was in.
Yeah, I'm the
She's
same.
gone now.
I think.
Yeah. I suppose
Think
it
she played
opens up a few
baseball.
roles for a few more women. Do you know
Yeah.
if they want to get an all acting?
But
role,
she's still
she's gone.
acting. Some of them keep going till they drop.
I think I'd.
If
If I'm able and if I'm allowed and if people want to see me, I think I would never give up comedy.
Should look at Clint Eastwood.
Stand up. Yeah.
He's directing it 90 odd, isn't he? 80 odd.
I think you do it a hell of a lot less. Like, you know, you wouldn't be going out fucking like I went up to Cork now last night.
How'd you get on?
Do you know what? Now I'm trying to work some new stuff in my show,
So not great. So.
and it went very well last night.
Oh, okay. Very
The
good.
last 4 times
It bombed.
did terrible, and last night it went very well. So I've been making notes as I went along, and last night that was the first time I came away going, "Fucking thanks be to God," because otherwise, if it had gone shit last night, I was gonna go, "Okay, this is just not a good concept."
Were they a good crowd?
They were a better crowd in terms of they'd be more my audience, more my audience's age. I was performing a lot of stuff now to. What are you, a Gen Z? You a Gen
What's
Z?
that?
Do you know Gen Z?
Yeah,
All that kind of
yeah.
stuff. Do you know
It
Gen
depends
Z
where you're
plus
born.
Millennials and all that.
Like
kind of-
Connie's. What are you? Kind of you a boomer?
Boomer, I think.
Yeah, I'm a millennial or something.
Yeah. When were you born? 85,
83.
83. Yeah, I think you were
I-
just on the.
I think
on
so.
the
Yeah.
age,
So what's a
like.
Gen Z then? If someone's a Gen Z, what
They're
age gap are
kind
they
of
like?
generally. I think you're around the same age as Dan, aren't you?
Dan Lucas?
Yeah, the only funny German.
Oh yeah, he's 27, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is that all he is?
He's 26.
He looks a lot
Sorry.
older.
Well, look, I think he looks perfectly fine. Okay, I'm not
I'm
here
not
to judge
saying-
how he looks at all. But he's a Gen Z.
He's a Gen Z.
He's a Gen Z.
So kind of like wokey liberal German. That's what they are. Funny.
That's what he is. Very good.
But I think that's what Gen Zs are. But I'm not sure. Will we Google it? What's the effort to
Yeah,
Google
sure,
it?
let's go by our ignorance. It's better.
Right.
Yeah.
There's probably here people who actually want to know exactly what Gen Z is.
I think, they're probably 90s, mid-90s onwards, isn't it? To fucking...
Well, I'm late 90s.
You late now? Yeah, I think you definitely are generation
You could
side.
be a millennial.
No, I don't think so.
We have it all here now anyway. Gen Z is 97 to 2012.
Yeah. Look
I
there.
have nothing. Oh no, I am.
You are,
I read it wrong.
You're Gen Z.
I'm a Gen Z.
Millennials is 81 to 96.
From 28 to 43, I'm in that lovely age bracket. Where are you, Corn?
Where am I?
You're Gen X.
Oh, class.
Yeah.
Gen X.
Yeah, 44 to 59.
Boomers are 55 to 64.
Then there's the greatest generation after them, isn't there? Or
What are the people then?
Before them.
They'll say before the age of 12. You know, from born to 12. What?
oh, they have another fucking... Well, I
They're
don't know.
all dead now anyway. It's at this stage if they were born that late. Back in
I think you took me-
1912s.
No, you're taking me up completely wrong there now.
Yeah, it's completely wrong.
That's completely wrong there now.
Fucking, I don't know what to say.
What are you
It's
on about
embarrassing
at all,
for
man?
me.
You
Is
can
that
clearly
about-
see there Gen Z born 1997 to 2012. I'm on
No
about.
glasses, man.
Oh
I
yeah.
must get my glasses.
You should probably wear your glasses.
Yeah,
So
I didn't.
But yeah, but that was hearing, that was audio issue.
Yeah.
yeah, so nothing to do with sight.
I can't hear a word you're saying, man. I've no glasses.
so I'm happy to get you a hearing aid. So will we?
Yeah, well, I was kind of. What did you say? What did you saying about 12? Gen
Where were they called? So under 12.
Under 12, yes.
They must have a name.
They're given no name, like.
I think they have something right there. There's some sort of fucking label towards them, right? I can't remember. It's not there though. Okay.
This has to be resolved.
Okay. Gen Z. Boomers. Boomers 2. What?
Gen X, Boomers 2, Boomers post-war, World War 2. You're the World War 2. If you're
She's post-war still there. They'd still be knocking you out, yeah. And even boomers, yeah.
so you're just Gen Z, really. You're still Gen Z, are you?
Yeah, but he is. But what's after? What's the?
Like the
first-
likes of Hunter now and Harvey.
Yeah, what
like
are
what generation are they like?
I don't fucking know. Stop putting me under pressure. Age range. Let's see if it has something here.
It would just say right down a classification for. I know they won't. Who cares?
It is a bit fucking annoying, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll never know. It's one of those things. There is no answer.
There has to be an answer. What generation? Okay, let's ask Alexa or Google. So how are we going to form this question?
Peter?
Generation. What did it say? Generations defined by name, birth year, and ages in 2024. I don't know. How
I'd
would
say,
you,
what generation do you belong to if you were born in 2013?
born last year.
Yeah, okay. What generation would you belong to if you were born last year?
Alpha.
As for the current generation, those born after 2010, they have been termed the Alpha generation.
Alpha.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So, you're a Gen Z.
Does it make a difference?
I'm a Gen X.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
Or is it millennium or millennial?
It'll.
And the boys inside are alphas.
They're alphas.
Alpha males.
Which is very interesting, yeah.
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 What does it mean? I don't know. Because I think we're all...
We always want to label things, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about it.
We're all just fucking monkeys that have evolved.
With our
and-
lizard brains.
Yeah. And we want to fuck. We want to eat. We want some shelter. We want some love. And then we put clothes on then as well and pretend that we like...
Do you know, there's more to it.
There's more to it, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but in reality, though,
that's the reality.
that's the
reality. of it.
shelter and food.
Shelter and food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bit of protection.
Mm.
You know. What do you think about that anyway, Dylan?
I'm not sure.
As a Gen Z, what are the issues that are facing you today?
Mental health.
How is your mental health?
That's good.
Is it?
That's
How's
good.
yourself in Wales,
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah.
It's
You kind of avoided that earlier.
Lads,
You never
if
spoke about
if you
it.
want to find out, I can tell you, no bother, because we've got about 7 or 8 episodes of it on the Patreon, backdated.
It's very interesting.
Get on to me.
I think you should be just open up to the wider society rather than getting people to pay. Because I think you should be spoken about a lot more. Rather than you hiding behind your fucking patronage.
It's
and
only an aspect. It's a tiny aspect. You know, we talk about physical health. We talk about
How is it-
spiritual health.
How is your spiritual and physical?
Spiritual health. Well, I tell you, man, if you want to know, you just have to fucking for less than €5 a
Have one of
month.
those juices.
You know, let's just say the Patreon could save your life. Let's just say that.
For a simple €5.
For a simple, like, you know, you'd hand it over the bar for the pint as quick. And here you go now. I'm fucking putting my heart and soul. You see the depth I go to in these episodes.
Absolutely.
You can just imagine how thorough,
But the depth I could measure maybe right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
deep.
Fucking yeah.
What you make it a cost of drink these days? Actually, ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the cost of everything has gone away. That's just
Oh,
because
yeah.
the fucking banks keep printing money. That's how inflation works, isn't it? They keep printing money, giving you money, and they're like, where do you think all that money from COVID came? They just printed it up and then increased the price of everything at the same time. You're like,
And here we are.
these beers are expensive, but we're paying for it with free money. And then the free money goes and they're still expensive. And you're like, fuck it, the price of beer is very expensive, isn't it?
Just make your own.
Make your own, print your... And then if you go in and photocopy it yourself, then you're a criminal.
It's very unfair. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very unfair.
Um,
What else we got to say?
I don't know what else is going on. Is there, like, what do you think about the price of beer?
I went away a weekend. It was €20 for 2 drinks.
Where did you go?
Blackray.
Blackray. Did a gig in
Yeah.
Blackray.
Yeah, it's a nice hotel, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice.
It's grand.
But €20 for a pint of Guinness and the gin. I was like, Jesus.
That's expensive.
That's
suppose,
it,
It
yeah.
kind of turn you off wanting to have a drink, like,
Yeah.
really.
Could be a good thing.
It is. It probably is a good thing in hindsight.
Yeah.
Do you know? You wake up the next day and you're kind of regretting it.
Very good.
I like to get knocked, though.
Yeah.
I like to get smashed.
Yeah.
I love to get smashed.
And how's your mental health then the next day?
and stoned? It's not great then the next day.
Yeah.
But if you want to find out about it, all you have to do
Patreon.
is sign up to the Patreon for $5 a month.
I think that's a good deal.
No, but you're like,
Sure,
obviously...
if you have one of them after a pint, you're just sorted again, you can go again.
Mm.
It's just system reboot, like.
Yeah.
I just think the liver is taken off and hammering. I don't think a bit of kale and a bit of cucumber was going to sort that out.
No, it doesn't. But if you're having one of these, I'd have one of these most days now. You know,
Would you though?
I
Do you
honestly, for the
enjoy
last-
drinking that now?
2 days.
Throwing it back?
it's totally normal for me now to taste that. It's a bit like if you drank that now, I bet you'd be like, oh my god, I can't drink that because there's loads of ginger in it. There's ginger, celery, lemon, and cucumber. In
Do you know what I do though? Is I just throw it straight down.
And I could chug it as well if I wanted that, but I'm just enjoying sipping it here now today, like just. But since last September, almost 3 to 4 times a week I'd have one of these, and often every day. So no, it's like there's just good because I don't eat vegetables and stuff. And
It's a nice way of getting it in, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's
and it's
convenient.
a quick fucking horse inch, and it has benefits now. You know, I won't bore you with the benefits.
Thanks.
Buy my supplements. Do you see those?
You have a supplement range, also, do you?
Well, I was thinking of bringing one out. Basically, you have to go. This is what I'm thinking, right?
Mm.
You go
Me?
to Super Value, right? This is what
Yeah.
I do at the moment, right? You
Yeah.
buy it has to be organic. Buy the ginger, organic. Buy the celery. Buy the cucumber. Buy the lemon. You go home.
Mm.
You buy a good juicer,
Mm.
decent juicer now, like a proper.
Probably from Germany or something.
Spend the proper money in it.
Mm.
You know, the big thing about juicer is how you can take it apart and clean it afterwards. Make sure it's an easy one to take apart.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
What juice are you using now?
I don't know, but it's a good one. We researched it and got a good, like it's good.
No,
You wouldn't be going to Aldi now and just buying any kind of juicer, like.
No, because we've done that in the past. I've done that in the past with other things, and if like it is you're just better off, in my opinion.
Get the expensive one.
Get one that has that's better quality, even if it's a little bit more expensive, and then it lasts longer. But anyway, you do that. You bring it home. You wash your vegetables, even though they are organic. You just wash them. You juice it up, put it into a glass, right? You throw it back. Set up a Revolut, right? And every time you do that, then you send me a $5.
There's a lot of flaws to it, like, but yeah, no, I'm willing to buy in.
That's the business idea.
That's a great business model.
Yeah.
So that's what you're
I
selling.
just- what
That's
I
your
do is I
package. What
give
you do,
you-
Linda? What's your?
I give you my Revolut details,
That's you for the entire process.
and I've given you the ingredients and the know-how, and the knowledge.
Okay.
And that's
You've told Pete what to get from the supermarket, and you're taking
But even though if
the
I
money off him.
fair enough,
from
okay,
the
look,
supermarket.
I pay once.
extra money.
I pay once fine, but
Fiver.
I have to pay repeatedly, even though I have the knowledge.
The good thing is, right? I'm not in it for the money. Okay. After the
Thank
first $5, right?
You're going
It goes down to €1.
down to euro.
A
So,
month.
so every time I juice,
Just a month, 12 a year.
Perfect.
For life.
That's
Can you cancel the subscription?
You can cancel the subscription. What you have to do is you have to ring the hotline. Okay.
Will you answer, or will there be?
Someone will be there to answer you. Now, sometimes the phones are busy, all right? So you need a bit of patience. But while that's going on, the direct debits will still be coming in our way.
But rest assured, somebody will answer.
Your call is important to us. Please hold.
So no?
Lights will drag.
Any other song?
I will try.
Come on, give us a bit of Society
I'm
by
de-
Eddie Vedder.
I'm
Come on.
delighted that
Break
you're
out into a
mentioning
bit of
this.
Society. I want to hear your rendition of Society by Eddie Vedder. Give us a 10-second synopsis.
Give me a guitar, man.
No,
me a
no,
six-pack.
just vocals. Just vocals. I don't need any guitar. Just give me.
I don't know.
Eddie Vedder is your favourite singer.
Society.
There you go. No, that's very good. Great start.
Thanks, then.
No.
No, I won't go. I
No.
wouldn't go any further.
Why not?
Great
They want to
start.
hear.
But you always go
Is that-
further.
is that- You're a crazy breed.
Yeah. Keep it going. Keep it going.
10 seconds he wanted.
I hope you're not lonely. Now carry it on.
Without me.
There we go.
Society. You're crazy deed.
Is that movie good?
Well,
Into the Wild, is it called?
well, I've read the book. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a bit depressing.
Is it?
I wouldn't-
He kind of just goes into the wild.
Yeah, it's
and
a
just
bit
leaves
boring.
Society as
It's
such.
fucking
almost, is
long-winded.
it?
Yeah, he dies.
Does he die?
Alexander Supertramp was his pseudonym. Ian McCandless was his real name, but he was like a real deep thinker.
Vince Vaughn was in that movie, wasn't he?
He was.
Is it a good movie?
It is a good movie. Yeah.
You'd recommend
Did
it?
you watch American Psycho?
I did.
And
Very good. Very good. Very
American
good movie.
Psycho.
Yeah.
oh,
After
oh,
I
give
have
it
to.
another 10.
I don't know. It was good. Like, do you
Who
know,
was the main actor in this?
Christian Bale,
Oh, I seen it too. Yeah.
Jared Leto is in
Yeah,
it too.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I actually don't know who he.
Good
is
movie.
playing.
Good movie. Yeah.
And that one that got murdered there, fucking Reese Wither. What the fuck is her name?
She's still alive.
What's her name?
Reese
She
Witherspoon.
with a knife. She got murdered with a knife.
That's a fucking.
It's no joke.
I'm
But
missing
I was
something
just-
here.
She got Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah.
That's absolutely
Idiot.
the worst thing
It's
I've
the
ever heard.
worst joke of all time, but I was like, here's an opportunity to do it. But
Did
she
it
was
work
in
out?
as well.
Was it
It
very-
didn't. It failed miserably, but that's what happens when you do. It's like sometimes when people ask me on the street if I'm flyering, they'll say, "Oh, tell us a joke," and I'm like, how am I going to tell? Like, here's a 15-minute bit I'm working on at the moment, So I'm like, I don't have any jokes. The jokes are the humor within the sentences. That's not good enough. We need a joke, so I'll always give them
What you go to? So
Reese Witherspoon.
no, the joke I go for, and I go, this is my dad's joke. That's how I start off, because it is my dad's joke. So this is my dad's joke. All right.
oh god, I've heard it. I know.
Oh yeah. I know. It's just not even a joke though, really, is it? It's just
What
kind
is
of. It's just like ode to my dad.
No, you fucking idiot.
Oh, it's not that.
Yeah. So this is it, right? You were in Loughrea last week, weren't you?
I was 2 weeks
Did
ago.
you hear about the new zoo in Loughrea?
No.
It only has one dog. It's a Shih Tzu.
Absolutely, just horrific.
He laughed. You didn't want to.
I'm laughing
You
at how
didn't want
stupid.
to.
I'm just laughing at how.
Would you laugh?
How lame it is.
I
Like,
can't take that laugh back. That laugh has gone out there.
they're laughing kind of towards you, not with you. Like,
It's not my joke. It's my own. It's your grandfather's joke. You're laughing at him.
Is he still around?
He is. I met him there last week.
Very good.
Pints.
Go ahead, your granddad.
No, my granddad.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
sorry,
my-
he's granddad.
Yeah, he's
how is
You're
he?
dead.
How is John?
he's good.
Yeah?
He's good. He was asking for you actually.
Yeah.
We were talking a good bit about you actually in depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good, I hope.
It's on the Patreon.
You're charging your own family now for
Sign
the
up.
Patreon.
Sign up. But this week fucking has been honestly no. This week we've spoke about fuck all. Like
What do you mean?
we've done like what have we spoke about now today?
But what's gone it? We can redeem ourselves. Oh no, we can't.
coming
I'm gone
toward
in
the
4
end of
minutes. You're working soon, aren't you?
Heading into work there now shortly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to redeem ourselves. We'll have to fucking.
Let's be honest. There's nobody past this point. No, what we can do, we can clip
I
something
don't
together.
know, man. People have been fucking messaging me going. No, I don't want to say it's a bit of a compliment towards you. So
Go on and share.
just saying you're a good comedy foil for me. And
What do you mean? I'm driving the comedy. How do you mean foil?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Doesn't matter. They are obviously people who've just stumbled across the podcast accidentally, and
As of like last week, or how long are you on the podcast?
Yeah, probably know. Well, it feels like years, but
Okay.
I've been doing now for the last couple of
Days.
months.
Maybe the main viewers just come in to listen to Pete. So
yeah, baby. Maybe.
I would
now,
assume so, yeah.
now listenerships have dropped dramatically since he's been on it, and I can prove that to you. Like,
I've seen that actually. Yeah.
You know.
Apologies now for.
So maybe that, like, maybe that's just a coincidence with the new listeners as well that have joined.
I still don't like that. That's a backhanded compliment. I don't
It's
really.
not a compliment.
Yeah, fucking.
But like, how are we going to redeem today's podcast? Like what? Like
Maybe we could entitle it the podcast that just slipped away.
the one-
Yeah, because we never really titled this podcast. Last week was quadriceps.
Yeah,
Or
which
quadriceps.
yeah,
'Cause we'd,
I don't even want to ponder upon that. Yeah,
no,
that was just
forget
so
about what's this title of
misinformed.
this one, Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoying that?
No, not that one. There was a bit of chewing that one. There was a bit of
Bite to it.
There's a bit of bite,
Mm.
bit of ginger. Ginger is very good for cleansing the liver by all accounts.
Oh, okay, so
Good liver
yeah,
cleanser.
just keep driving down those points and have a bit of ginger after.
I don't drink that much anymore. No, you don't drink really, like.
No, if I'm out somewhere foreign, I'd probably have 1 or 2 pints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beer,
And you had a beer with me
No.
before we got married.
stout,
What's that?
stout,
Oh, I thought you said here beer. I don't know. I've some sour whiskies.
whiskey
Whiskey
neat.
sour.
Yeah, was that it?
Is
Whiskey
that what
neat.
you had?
Yeah, that's what I have.
That's a fucking hardcore drink. I'd say.
Just down it, just down it.
Is that like
I
another?
don't care whether your liver die. Like,
Who
Is that like
cares?
whiskey neat, like on the rocks, or is it different?
Fucking don't know what it
You
is.
don't even know. You just ask for a whiskey sour.
Yeah,
in
it's just,
in Mexico, like.
Yeah,
a
and
whiskey
India.
sour there.
India is where I discovered it.
Illegal.
Really. You okay? You seem like you've been. You alright?
We should take that. We'll
Is
just
this-
take that
is
away
this-
from you
Is
there.
this
now.
how we're trying to redeem?
Hopefully the camera is up.
That looks like you were trying to give me a hand job, Dylan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's
Hopefully,
exactly
yeah.
what I was going for. Like,
Well, that is.
See the way his mind works is just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
different
yeah.
level.
completely
I won't have you
rotten,
back.
like
Yeah.
completely rotten.
Rotten to the core. Listen, that's all we're here for.
No, you look disturbed. Are you okay?
No, I'm just disappointed.
He's just
Like I
traumatised.
tried to give you a bit of a pep talk there about how can we redeem this, and the two of you've just gone into like nonsense talk about whiskey sours.
You were asking me what I partake.
I just wanted to know what a whiskey sour was.
What is a whiskey?
Just a
sour?
whiskey that's sour. I don't know how to explain. He had a little pineapple in it. A little Indian lad product.
You discovered it in India. A whiskey
Yeah.
sour.
Yeah. It was like I asked him, can I have a whiskey? And he goes, "This, no problem." Did a regular shake.
And was it? How many did you have?
4 or 5.
Did you?
Yeah.
You drunk after that?
Well, it was spaced over 6 months.
You were in India for 6 months.
A month?
How were they spaced over 6 months if you were there for a month? Well, I had 6 of them on the one night, but I'm only counting over 6 months.
Yeah. It's my sustained time in India over the last 4 years.
Oh, you've been back and forth.
Yeah.
We had a beer before before I got married.
Yeah.
Remember
right.
that? Was
Yeah,
I think I was there.
You were?
I think I was there.
Were you there for that beer?
I think I was.
For the wedding, innit?
I was there for the wedding.
You
Yeah.
you were a nightmare at that wedding.
Was I?
You were a nightmare. at that
Why? How old were you then?
I was just turned 18. Was I just turned 18?
No, you weren't.
I was going into a leaving cert year,
You were
wasn't I? I was going into a leaving
When did
cert
you get
year.
married?
You were going on.
Let's
about
just
the
go back. How was I a nightmare first and foremost?
You were just giving out about the Wi-Fi all the time,
As a normal teenager might be like, do you know what I mean?
and you were sulky.
Was I?
Yeah.
Have you ever sulked in your life?
Definitely
I
has.
don't think I've ever sulked him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's so
I
solid.
would have sulked at my dad's wedding anyway. Out in Italy, all expenses paid.
And I often reflect on that, and I wish I was a small bit older. But again,
Yeah, yeah.
it is.
You weren't a nightmare. You're a nightmare. You actually weren't a nightmare. You were lovely, and it was delightful. It was delightful to have you there. To be honest.
I don't know, the way you said those words, it made me think.
Your wedding.
Look, listen, 500 and we'll call it quits.
Keep an eye on your Revolut there. I said that to you.
Nice one.
You might let me watch an episode on the Patreon for free then. No, that's the deal we make.
We'll see.
You're looking for 505 off me.
505. Yeah, does your song called 505, but the Arctic Monkeys as well.
I said they got 5 on it.
Can
That
you
little rap.
sing that? Because you love the Arctic Monkeys.
505. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. You know that song?
I think I do. You used to play them in the Shishento back in the day, driving to the
Oh, yeah,
game.
love
Good
music.
days.
I've been listening to a lot of music lately. Just on the iPhone when I'm going to gigs, I'll just throw on some random album from a band back in the. They're like time machines.
So what I love is Fleetwood Mac lately.
Love Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. Oh, here I go again. Sing. You know the history of Fleetwood Mac, Dylan?
I have some sort of understanding.
It's
Couples and they break up and they cheat on
Yeah.
each other and they
with each other. They
two
were
couples
two couples.
originally together.
They were all single at the start. Then they started getting famous, and then they started going with each other. And then two couples were with each other, and then they started cheating on each other with each other in the band. And then Stevie Nicks is the lead singer. and I can't think of the guy who wrote the music, but they're two beautiful human beings, like gorgeous,
Even though they
like physically specimen, like they're like
Oh,
Stevie Nicks look wise, yeah,
Look-wise.
yeah. And
What, the man?
the man was very good looking as well. Yeah,
I can never tell if somebody's
I'll
good
give you a look
looking,
at him there.
man. I'll tell you now if he's good looking.
I can't Gene.
I can't tell him. Can you tell? I can't tell if
I
if
usually
somebody's good
can.
looking.
I couldn't before, but I think no. The
You have it?
jaw.
Or the jaw says it all.
If a fella has a jaw,
What if he's a beard?
well, I have a beard. No, that's why I.
Oh, so you've hidden your jaw, your weak point.
I have a very wake jaw. Like.
Okay, let's have a look. So,
Right, let's have a look here now. What are they? Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. How old are these lads now? When is this?
This is they're gone now.
are they all alive?
We'll just go to images there now. No, your one died there recently. One of the singers died recently.
I love Landslide, you know that one? It's in Jersey Girl.
Lindsay is the name of the dude, right?
Oh,
So
Lindsay.
he's old there now, but let's go and have a look at their let's go to the images here, just to give you a look at him and see what you think, if he's good looking or not. Well, he was supposed to be
It's
very
taking a
good.
weird twist, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is what he does, yeah.
No, he was supposed to be very good looking. Like
Sure, I don't know. I can't tell.
Pete, you can tell, all right.
I can't tell. Can you? I actually can't tell.
Oh.
Okay, so let's have a look.
I'm trying to find a picture.
I'm
They're
struggling a
all
bit.
old.
They're all fours, yeah. Why don't you just type back Prime for Fleetwood Mac?
Or Stevie Nicks, good looking or something.
Stevie Nicks. What's his name? Nicks? In his prime.
No, Stevie Nicks is the girl.
They're all just black and white, like.
Well, they were from the 60s and 70s, I
Yeah.
suppose. It was. Is that them?
Oh, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, this is
That's not them at all.
yeah, Jesus Christ, your man on the right looks like he's a step away from death. Is this them?
That's them. there.
None of them are.
They
Looking
wouldn't be
well at
fucking
all.
stereotypically fucking good looking, no. Sure, I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know.
What kind
Is
of
that
taste do you have at all?
the beautiful specimens he was on over.
Yeah.
It's a low standard you must have.
No, Stevie Nicks is one of the most beautiful women of all time, in my opinion.
Stevie Nicks is a woman.
Yeah.
I thought it was a man.
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you have a different Stevie, no. I think she's one of the most beautiful women. And she's an unreal performer. Oh, my God. Like, her voice is...
What's Angel Man syndrome? I just seen there that fucking Colin Farrell's son has Angel Man syndrome.
Angel...
Man
I
syndrome.
saw something like that as well.
Yeah, it just popped up somewhere. Oh, I never clicked into it, but it's, you know. So look, things to be doing.
It looks like very hard to deal with, though. You know?
Yeah. I
Is
just
it a form of autism?
never heard about it. Never heard of it till
I'd say click into that one there.
This one here?
That one.
Yeah.
That's a YouTube video now, though.
it gives bullet points. I meant to look at it. I never
Fucking
looked at it.
like no
Yeah.
I
glasses.
skipped over.
I kind of gave it more than 10 seconds.
I just looked at it. It's Angel Man. It sounded cool, but it probably isn't. Okay, let's have a look.
I can't see through your glasses at all.
Show us the point of that. Sure, that's very small writing.
Do you want me to read it out for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Angelman syndrome is a rare neurogenetic disorder that primarily affects the nervous system, cause developmental delays, cause intellectual disabilities, and distinctive behavioural characteristics.
I was wondering what that was. Why did they call it Angel Man, I wonder?
Yeah, this is just an epic fail. We'll see you next week, lads. Thanks for tuning in. Staying by the wall.